All right, so I got the coffee cup curse again. I had to go find another coffee cup. This shit don't even fit. This lid don't even fit. What the fuck? Oh my god. Fuck the fucking lid. This coffee's gonna end up spilled, I guarantee it. All right. Man. Oh. See, I got a knife up there too. Oh. Anyway, there's skewed reality out there, and I want to correct some people. All right. So if you show compassion for youngsters that don't, may or may not need a mentor to some degree, I don't think it's possible. I mean, to quite frankly be, let's say, for instance, just take one example, a narcissist. I could probably redefine a lot of things in sociology, psych evaluations, because I'm a very friendly person when it comes to everyday business. But am I a narcissist? I don't think it's possible. No, because a narcissist has he doesn't care about others, only himself. So, I care about others, but if they show me disrespect, just like Donald Trump, I'm going to show them disrespect. Even Judge Mathis says the same thing. He's a Democrat. If someone shows him no respect, he will show them no respect. So, yeah, I play around. I toy around with all kinds of ideas, and I piss people off, and I say rude things and whatnot, and I have my own ego, which is vastly humongous, but vastly cool as fuck too. My ego is so fucking big, but it's good. It's good, and it's a good ego. Sure, it can go south in the sense that somebody's not going to like what I have to say. It can go south in that sense. That doesn't mean it's really going south. It just means they're going to perceive it as going south. I try to be nice to other people on their YouTube. When I sub somebody, I try to always say a nice comment to them and stuff until something gets dumb about something I'm watching, and I just have to come out and say it. Now, it doesn't mean by proxy you gotta fucking change subjects and talk about other things. You can continue to talk about whatever it is you like. In the psych world, the sociology world, if you want to try to brand people a certain way and then say that everyone else is judging, that would make you a judger too. So just remember that. Just remember that. If you're going to call a lot of people narcissists and whatnot, then just remember that you are judging them as a narcissist. So you are judging them. So when you say people shouldn't judge all these people. Another thing is, I made money last year. So anyone that says I didn't make money don't know what they're talking about. They don't know my portfolio has made money last year, about 40 grand. So I don't even fucking care when people say that stuff, but it does kind of irritate me since I'm not sure who they're talking about. They don't name names. They don't make a case. But, I can kind of guess who they're talking about. And if they're not, maybe they should say so. But yeah, I'll fucking cuss. I'll fucking tell you off. If I feel that you're an asshole, I'm going to let you know you're a fucking prick. And if you're a prick that I admire, I'll let you know. Because some pricks are fucking cool. Like, not as in cock, but, dickheads, fucking motherfuckers. Some motherfuckers are impressive. I'm just going to say it right now. Some motherfuckers are impressive. The way they handle things. The way they handle a situation. Like, for instance, me, for the most part, I'll try to walk away from a fight. I'll try to walk away from a fight because in karate that, they taught you, there's no reason to get yourself into something that is really not going to benefit you, not going to make any gains for you. You might even win the fight, but it's not going to be a gain to win a fight necessarily if it's over something pathetic. Like, one guy wanted to pet my dog. I told him, no, you can't pet my dog. And he's a drunk, so I was like, well, I'm going to just let this slide, and because he's drunk and stuff, I'm just going to let it slide, but don't touch my fucking dog. And when he threatened to fucking beat me up or whatever, I said, dude, I'm standing right in front of you. What are you going to do? I'm standing right fucking here. I waited. He didn't do shit. So anyway, I made money last year, about 30, 40 grand. I haven't checked on it lately, but last time I checked, it was about 30 grand. So I think it's and it's been a while, but I already know my portfolio makes money, so I'm not even really too concerned about it. That's why I can do the things I do because my money isn't running out. It's making money. Even right now in this COVID, I'm still making money because my people know what the fuck to do in those kinds of situations. Now, if you have a shitty portfolio, that ain't gonna happen. You'll fucking tank in no time at all. And last video I did, God, you didn't even give me a like. You may even give me a dislike. I don't know who the fuck gave me the dislike. Probably the fucking Indian national probably gave me a dislike for saying that something about uh, is this fucking computer crooked? No, I don't think so. For saying something about disclosure fest. You can't figure things out by fucking meditating, okay? And she got pissed off at me. Oh well, you can't figure things out by fucking meditation. Ah, my collar. Ah, my collarbone. Um, and she's probably the one who gave me the dislike. I think it's fine. Hey, and that shirt's still good. You give me 5 subscribers, I'll fucking hook you up. Yeah, I'm a nice guy. I'm a friendly guy. I fucking train kids to skateboard better than they normally do. Although they train themselves on the vert because I don't do vert tricks, but I do longboard. And I make sure they're safe and I mentor them and make sure they're safe. And I also enjoy watching people that take risks and risk their freaking life doing it. And the reason why is because life's short. You better have fun while you're here. Better fucking have fun while you're here. Don't sit around and do your blue collar job your whole life and then just reminisce about how you could have done that or you could have done that. No fucking go ahead and do it. If you think you're good at gambling, go ahead and give it a shot. Practice for a couple years like I did. But, I'm a slow winner. So, like, it took me years to make what I did. It took me fucking 18 years to fucking make my money. And I ain't gonna lie, some of it may have been, not necessarily from a gambling table, but it was a gamble. Let's just put it that way. It's definitely, again, it wasn't drugs. It was, just penny ante shit to make extra cash on the side when I didn't have gambling money, extra gambling money. I had to make up for it some way because sometimes even a professional doesn't gamble that well. So you have to fucking figure other ways to make the money so you can cut the check to manage your money and count it up. But you can't go like a month without making that money because if you do, it's not going to be good on you for advancing. So, it's like my portfolio. It's set up so that it's the people know where to go to make the money. They know how to stop doing this and go do that. Stop doing this and go do that. And if you have a portfolio that doesn't interchange like that, you're gonna fucking tank in no time at all. So my portfolio is set up properly. That's the one thing. And I didn't even set it up. I ain't gonna lie. I did not set up my portfolio. Somebody else did. A smart sister of mine. And she looks a lot like somebody else I know on YouTube who has red hair. But she's no longer. She's in the ether, I guess. Yeah, she passed away from ovary cancer. But she turned out to be the best sister I ever had because she managed my money when I gambled and saved it for me, so I didn't lose. See, if I would have put it in my bank, I probably wouldn't have managed my money. So it's that simple. So I took her advice, and it was good advice. Female advice worked out great for me. So I'm not like just a male chauvinist or anything. I fucking love women when they're fucking cool. I love women, especially when they're fucking smart and cool. Yeah, I can be a prick. Sometimes I'm probably not going to be the best guy to be around at a party or something. I'll probably say shit that will irritate people out loud about Trump, or I like Trump or whatnot, or I don't care. I don't care what your opinion is. Go fuck yourself type of shit. I'll say it. I don't care. But when it comes to showing somebody and giving them influence to help them in life, I will be that person. So I could not possibly be the definition of a narcissist, and I make money. I'm a bit of a slob. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fucking bit of a slob. I'm pretty messy. That's about it. Other than that, I'm fucking as friendly as they get. Any friends I ever make around here, they some of them don't like me. Like the local drunk is pissed that I kicked him out of the shed down here because he didn't pay me. Well, yeah, you don't pay me, you got to go. And now his stuff's in there, and it's like, dude, get your stuff out of here. He's so fucking lame, he didn't even get it out. So of course he probably is mad at me. So I'm just gonna let it sit in there. I don't even use my shed, so I'm just gonna let it sit in there. I mean, what am I gonna do? Throw his shit out on the street? Absolutely not. He's homeless. He's a drunk, and I'm not gonna do that. And I was homeless, and I know exactly how the homeless are. I know how homeless vets are, and not all of them know how to fucking fish. I'm gonna let you know right now. A lot of homeless, even if they're vets, they may have been got PTSD. They may also not be as skilled as you think. Just because they're vets and they fought in a war does not mean they are that skilled. Uh, you know, I've met some lazy ass fucking vets. Okay, they may have fought well in the military, but like when they came back home, they started smoking weed and doing heroin, all right, and stuff like that. So they are not the same people anymore. They have converted from being the most responsible discipline in the military fighting forces to fucking lazy bums. So that does happen too. Now, me, I was a fucking homeless person. I used only a hammock. I never used a fucking tent. Tents are gross. Tents are disgusting. Hammocks are good because you're off the ground and you can zip them up and you can stay warm and thermal inside there. And tents are just junk. Tents are junk. Well, they're way too much material, way too much. So if you're homeless, the best thing to do, get a hammock. Don't fucking get a goddamn tent. And when I say get a hammock, I mean get a hammock and then a tarp. Just put a tarp over it. If it starts raining, you won't get wet. It's that simple. You know, I'm very skilled that way. I'm skilled outdoors too. I would, as a matter of fact, I probably should do a hike here before it snows or something up the mountain just to show you guys, how beautiful it is out here. I mean, I'm a admirer of art. I'm an admirer of beauty. I'm an admirer of the arts, but not of Hollywood art. I don't want to fucking sit there and look at these Hollywood movie stars like they're something special because a lot of them are weirdos, straight up. But another thing is if you have a YouTube channel and your topics wane between two different or three different things, let's say mind control. I do believe in talking about it once in a while, but if you only talk about mind control as it relates to, sex and I mean, look, mind control comes in all forms. It doesn't just come in the form of fucking, having to do with sex and stuff and perverts and stuff. Mind control comes in many different forms. Mind control is actually used in the military to keep everybody in line. Otherwise, the discipline might fall apart. So they actually brainwash you in military a little bit. They teach you how to do things respectively in a disciplinary way, but they also use a form of brainwash. That is, hey, if you can't do this, you're a freaking pussy and shit like that. If you can't do this, you're freaking. Now, these days, they're easier on the military. What's up, Danny? I just saw you, man. Just saw you, dude. Peace. If you're in the military, hey, five, you're going to move my shit all over the place. Come on, man. All right, there you go. Now you can get up there, five. Danny is in somewhere in, I think, aren't you, Danny? I'm just going to take a break here, Danny, and ask you, aren't you from Amsterdam or Belgium somewhere, right? I'm just trying to remember because it's been a while. It's been a while. And how you doing? Cheers, man. Cheers. I'm drinking some coffee. Mind control comes in all kinds of forms. Hey, come on, quit bumping it. Get up there. Get up there or quit fucking off. Get up there. Get up there. There you go. There you go. No, don't get up there. Get down. Get down. Get down. Yeah, thank you, Boo Boo. Yeah, I don't want my dog to jump over my balcony. Yeah, Amsterdam. Yeah, man, for sure, for sure. Hey, this guy's really cool. Go to his channel. He's got a strange touch to him, like maybe I do. He's touched specially, like up here, and so am I. And it's a good thing, though. It's a good thing. He's touched, and he speaks English, but he's from Brazil originally, right? He lives in Amsterdam, but he's from Brazil, right, Danny? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the case. Because I don't forget shit too often. When it comes to a subscriber, I'm very good about that. Yeah. Yeah, his parents are. So he grew up. I guess you grew up there though in Belgium, or I mean in Amsterdam. Danny says some weird stuff, you know. I mean, and he speaks Deutsch, so I don't. When I go to his channel, I don't exactly know what he's saying, but some of the words, you know, you can see it, and you don't know what he's talking about, but it's all good. I mean, if you're English like me, oh shit, I don't want this shit to fall. Hold on, guys. Okay, yeah, he's born in Holland, but if you look at Danny, you can tell Danny is not from Holland. You can tell he's from Brazil. You know, his parents are from Brazil. But it's really weird, you know, because you're like from a totally different, totally part of the planet. You grew up in Belgium or Amsterdam, or born in Holland. Yeah, Holland. Yeah, there you go. He's improved his channel too. You can tell by the way it looks. And you know, if Danny was, let's say, he's so nice that I don't wouldn't even care if the guy was gay or not. You know, just because he's really nice, I wouldn't even care because he's very friendly. He doesn't, you know, he doesn't, you know, come off like a jerk or anything towards me. So I'm going to treat him totally equal. You know, I don't care if he likes women, if he likes guys, if he likes the in between. I won't care because Danny is cool and he's strange as fuck. I won't ask you what you like. Do you like women, Danny? I don't think he does, but we'll find out. We'll find out. I hope I didn't say anything wrong. Yeah, bro, cool. I thought, you know, I had a feeling you were. I had a feeling you were straight. It's just that some of the things he does are so strange. You got to wonder what's up with him. But if you spoke Dutch, yeah, Deutsch, you'd probably understand he ain't, you know. But I don't speak Deutsch. I do know some things in Afrikaner Dutch. I can speak a little Afrikaner Dutch. Is daar maar is wat ik kon helikopter waar je bikke de harok. I didn't say that right, but I tried. When you speak Afrikaner, they act like they're spitting a lot. I don't know if Dutch do that too, but Deutsch in real Deutsch. But yeah, they act like they're spitting. Yeah, yeah. Afrikaner, South Africa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I used to have South African friends, and they taught me how to speak a few things. Is dog or no? Is dog some of the things I could forget because it's been so long. I can't even say it right. They used to tell me you got to act like you're spitting. Yeah, Africana. But hey, Danny, have you ever thought about doing a live stream? Because I think it'd be interesting. I'd go in. I might even start learning Deutsch, you know, just so I can have something to do. Oh, really? Oh, shit! I didn't know that. Well, hey, maybe you should do it all the time. You know, it might even help. Maybe some people just don't like it, or they just don't want to do live streams. They're afraid they'll say something wrong, or you know how it is. You know, a good thing about Danny is he's bilingual. He's probably trilingual. He probably speaks Brazilian, fucking, you know, Spanish, rather. Spanish, he probably speaks English, he speaks Deutsch. Fucking, that's what you call intelligent right there. You speak three languages. I don't know if I could handle that. I'm supposed to be smart, but I don't think I could handle three languages. Do you ever get people on your channel, Danny? From oh yeah, yeah, Portuguese. Well, they do Spanish and Portuguese. You're right, but Portuguese is like my brother's wife. She's Portuguese. They speak. She speaks Portuguese, but there's Spaniards all over the place. You know, there's Spaniards all over the place. Portuguese and Spaniards are mixed in Brazil. I'm going to tell you right now, Brazilian Portuguese do not like Spaniards that much. I'm just saying they don't. They don't. I'm just saying they don't. I don't know how many are like that, but a lot of them don't. Um, okay. Yeah, Portuguese is I don't know if I yeah. Man, you speak a little bit of everything, dude. Okay, so at least you're bilingual and you speak a little Portuguese. Okay. I'm surprised your parents didn't teach you to speak more Portuguese though. Did you leave your parents at a young age? Or did they join you over there in that area in Holland, Amsterdam, or Holland? Are you from? You're just from Holland? Yeah, they don't like each other, man. And see, people give us a hard time in America if we decide we don't like certain people. But you know what? I think over time, depending on where you're from, you have to eventually get used to all the people that are around you. It's that simple. But I ain't gonna lie. Whenever we got the cheap labor over here in America, the Spaniards or the Mexicans, a lot of them were so bad at speaking English. I couldn't even work with them. And not only that, but some of them had tuberculosis and they fucking drink till they piss their pants. So I mean, I couldn't, I ain't gonna lie. But those are the ones that come here like they're not legal. They're not legal citizens. Yeah, so I was just talking about, some people's opinions are skewed. They think that they have it worked out in a nutshell how things are in life based on this person is a sociopath, this person is a narcissist, this person is, they'll say a lot of things and then they won't mention names about these people. Like what in particular people, I mean, don't be afraid to mention who they are so we can get an idea of if we think they're narcissistic or if we think they're sociologically dysfunctional. Say some names, name some names so we can go take a look if they're on YouTube or whatnot, or find out who they are so we can make our judgment call on that, you know? And I don't mind people with their, obviously if somebody has an opinion about something like that, just be real. Just be real. Don't just make all these statements and then leave it without names. I want to know names. Who's losing money? Who's a sociopath? Who's a narcissist? Who's this? Who's that? Don't just come on and say these people and they don't. And another thing, homeless people out here, man, they're you know a lot of them really don't know a lot of shit. I've met them. I've been homeless. They don't really know shit about living outdoors. You can go prove the proof in the pudding is go look at their camps. Their camps are trash litter. Now I'm a slob here. I ain't gonna lie in my own house, but a lot of the homeless people don't know shit. They go there and they put their tent down. There's shit and toilet paper all over the place. There's fucking trash everywhere. There isn't any fresh cooked fish. Why? Because they're fucking on food stamps. This is how it is over here, man. This is really how it is. There's very few people with bushcraft skills that are homeless because bushcraft skilled people usually are blue collar skilled as well. That means they got jobs more likely or they work out of their house. They're not homeless. Now it doesn't mean that there aren't homeless that can do stuff like that. I just haven't met them. There's really not many of them. Uh, I don't think, in matter of fact, when I was homeless and when I was homeless, I had my money locked up from the IRS because they thought I was stealing out of the casinos or some shit. And with using a dealer and whatnot, they thought I was, they weren't sure where all my money came from. Was it comes down to because my sister was holding it all for me. So but yeah, I had to explain it because my sister died. My sister would have explained it, but she died, so she couldn't explain it to the IRS. So I had to do all that. And when I was homeless, the 3 years almost, I think maybe fully 3 years, I forget. but I was off and on. I had a few people gave me places to stay, you know, uh, couch hopping and stuff like that. But I had to pay rent. But it was from my disability check. But yeah, the homeless people I met, and I'm talking about 95% of them were lazy bums. I'm just saying they were lazy. And the ones who were vets, you know, you could tell that they turned into alcoholics right after the war, Vietnam War, and they deteriorated until they have no more skill. So, you know, a lot of people just the PTSD that they have from being in the military and whatnot, it make them into slops and fucked up people. But when they were in the military, they were fucking reliable and they were awesome, you know, for the most part. Not all of them, but most of them get, you know. And then there's the ones that worked most of their life and then ended up homeless and then became kind of reliant on the system out here, the food banks and stuff like that, and kind of forgot about how to go seek out jobs. There's a guy up in Oregon, I've mentioned him before, the sane realist, and he doesn't attempt to go look for jobs or anything. Here's another case of somebody who's homeless who had work but now is just completely given up on trying to go become a cook again. You know, he's completely given up. He doesn't seek jobs. He doesn't want to seek jobs. It's obvious. And then the person on the property he's there staying at, well, I don't think lets him in the house to have a room to stay in. So he lives basically on a porch or some shit. I mean, and then, you know, and then he does his videos out of a dirty greenhouse with mold and shit growing out of it. No incentive. They lost their incentive. That's what happens. A lot of these people, they were great people, but they lost their incentive from age. They got older and decided, you know what? Fuck it. I'm tired. I'm worn out. I got my psych issues from the war. I don't want to be complimented about the war anymore. Matter of fact, if you compliment some vets and try to, thank you, sir, they'll say, I don't give a fuck about that. They'll say, I don't fuck that. I did it for me. It wasn't for you. I went there for me. And they get pissed off. So, they're not all balanced people just because they come out of the military is what I'm saying. Yeah, so I made like $30,000, $40,000 last year. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly. It's probably more like 35,000. But I made money, man. So it pays my bills. It keeps me fucking happy. My dog is well fed. And I brag occasionally. And there you go. I bragged. But Danny, I don't know if he's still in here or not. I don't know what some people over there are thinking of me. Like if they're listening, if anyone ever came to my live stream from Holland or whatnot, they may not appreciate what I have to say, but I'm saying it. So too late. And matter of fact, Danny may have already left without saying goodbye because he may be on services. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm glad he's straight. Cheers. I'm glad he's straight because I wasn't sure because he speaks freaking Deutsch. Hi, Baba. Oh. Oh, you were such a good boy. He gets jealous that I'm on the talking. He wants attention, and I give it to him. But yeah, no, it's not written in stone that people are a certain way. Sometimes they're very helpful. They just have quirks about them. It doesn't make them a sociopath. It doesn't make them unfriendly. Maybe on their YouTube channel, they're a lot different and they say things that are rude and crude and wrong to Europe from your standpoint, your opinion. And my opinion is, hey, I think you're a brainwash victim if you believe in God. I think you're a brainwash victim if you believe in the devil. I think you're a brainwash victim if you think disclosure is going to come from meditation on UFOs. I think you're a brainwash victim if you do everything about UFOs and don't research the military industrial complex to the nth degree, you know, like just otherwise it's kind of pointless to try to act like you're going to come up with answers about UFOs. The military is the one with most of the answers. And when I say the military, I'm not just talking about our military. I'm talking about the military up there you don't know about, that are probably human as well. You know, they're just a form of human, better suited for space and vehicles up there. They're not really designed for on planet, you know. And so, but people are convinced that, you know, and Jesus. It's not like I don't believe in Jesus. All right, Jesus exists. He did exist. He was in my opinion, he was a reanimated human, so that he could sociologically direct us, so that we would stay kind of docile, like farm animals, and we wouldn't fucking try to break out the fence like a wild horse or some shit. That's why Jesus came down here. But was he God's son? No, he was the shot caller's son. That is the guy who runs the human affairs here on earth, kind of like a park ranger runs the park, make sure the animals aren't sick, make sure the fucking there's no diseases in the trees, stuff like that. Yeah, I believe that thoroughly. There is no God. There's other universes, and they go on and on and on, and there's no God. It's that simple. And when I say other universes, I'm not just talking about, it's science fiction to a certain degree. I mean, everyone's going to think, well, that's just science fiction. Well, yeah, because in science fiction they actually show you, enlighten you a little bit with little snidbits of information, so that your brain doesn't completely shut off from lack of intellectual knowledge. They don't want you to be too docile. They want you to be docile enough to you know to take care of. Now that's why when we made nuclear power down here and we had fusion bombs and nukes and whatnot, we got a lot of attention from them, because they were like, oh shit, they jumped the gun. They already got the fucking nukes. Really? Oh fuck, we're gonna have to go check out the Los Alamos. We're gonna have to go see what they got under the ground over there in England at that base where the UFO came and looked into their nuke areas. Yeah, they were checking things out. They were seeing how much shit we were massing up, and the same with Russia. They have to. They probably have a cap on our nuclear fusion at this point, and to a certain degree, they probably don't want us to. That's why there's no above ground testing right now, guys, because they have a cap on it. Okay. They don't want us to test above ground anymore. Now, if they start testing above ground again, you let me know. In the meantime, that's the reason, because they don't want us to fucking continue to fucking put radiation into the atmosphere. And even if there's underground testing, it's probably also capped by those guys. They don't want you to fucking blow them off at all now. They've reached the conclusion that we're a little too dangerous at this point. We have broken down the fence. We are no longer as simple cows, but if we are, if we do sit there and resort to religion, then, you're still more or less a docile, easy to deal with cow, right? Easy to deal with. And if you're a pacifist, you're definitely going to run into problems, because if somebody comes up to you with a knife, pulls out a knife, says, give me your money, and you give them your money, and then they stab you to death, what was the point of that? Sometimes you got to fight. Like even this guy around the corner, I really don't care for him too much, but I'm going to say something right now. A guy pulled a gun on him, and he wrestled the gun out of the guy's hand, shot him, got him in the shoulder or some shit, and the guy bled to death somewhere, supposedly. And that's been documented by police and everything. But the guy was trying to rob him, but he fought. He wasn't a pacifist. He didn't just give the money and leave it at that. No, he gave the money. He was getting ready to just hopefully the guy will leave. But no, the guy reached and grabbed the gun, pointed it back towards his head. He grabbed the gun, wrestled it out of his hand. He's alive today. He got busted before that, though. He got busted in the jaw. and his his teeth got cracked and shit. But he at least fucking fended off. Oh, the gun, the fucking guy was going to shoot him. He's going to kill him. No, you don't want to be a pacifist. That's all I'm saying. You know, and so I have to give him a lot of respect for that. I have to give him the respect for fighting back. If somebody started to reach for the gun and point it towards my head after I paid him the money, you know, I don't even think I would have made it to that point. I would have already fought. I would have fought the guy from day one. I wouldn't. He wouldn't have gotten that close to me because I'm too observant. But that's just me. I'm not saying I wouldn't have gotten killed. I mean, sure. I mean, there's a chance I could walk out, get robbed, and killed. No, I'm not saying I'm that fucking good at stuff, but I'm not going to let somebody take advantage of me like that. So anyway, I give people likes all the time on their YouTube channel. Sometimes I don't even comment. I give them a like, a view, and then I just move on to another YouTuber. Because guess what? If I was to comment too much on their platform, they might get upset because I say what the fuck's on my mind on my channel. And if somebody saw my comment on their channel, then they came over to my channel, they go, "Why are you even talking to that guy? He's such an asshole." Well, you know, they're gonna sit there and go, "Irk, I don't know, irk." I'm sorry, but that's how it is. You know, and I even made a few like 4 songs for Wild Style Vlogs, Wild Style one word, and then Vlogs with 2 G's. And she hasn't really gotten back with me on anything. She gave me her email. I sent her something, and but it's okay. I no hate. I like her still. I watch her stuff. She's probably doesn't. She probably considers me wrong, and I don't consider her wrong or right. I just laugh at her videos. That's all. And my back pain goes away when I watch her videos. I'm not lying. For some reason, my back pain goes away when I'm entertained by somebody that's funny. Right now, I'm not having any back pain, which is awesome. And thanks for the likes, whoever gave them to me. Ah, my collarbone is giving me a little trouble right now. I broke my collarbone in case you didn't know. Hmm. I've been having trouble sleeping because of the fucking collarbone. Ugh. But yeah, you know, like me, I don't diagnose people too in depth. You know, I don't get too in depth when I diagnose somebody for. Let's say I call. I don't even know if I would ever use the word to diagnose somebody. Like if I think they're this or I think that they're that, because I don't have um uh you know, a degree in, you know, I'm not a doctor in psychology or any of that shit. So I get a kick out of people though that think they know all the symptoms of this, that, and the other for COVID already, COVID-19, and they think they know exactly all the details, like they're a fucking doctor or something. I get a kick out of that shit sometimes, but really, it doesn't matter what their opinion is. It doesn't really matter what their fucking opinion is. I'm not afraid of the goddamn disease, or not disease, but cold, rhinovirus. It's not a disease either. It's not a disease. It's a fucking rhinovirus, and more or less is the same strength as a goddamn cold. That's it. That's what it is. I do believe that, but that's as far as I'll go. I think maybe even who knows? Maybe even I got the shit and didn't know because I'm fucking healthy. You know, I'm healthy, so I'm not worried about shit like that. And when I'm in the store the other day, I said, "God damn this mask!" I didn't cuss, but I said, "This mask is driving me nuts. I haven't even been in here this long, and the shit's heating up. I can fucking barely get oxygen." And she goes, "Yes, I know." And when I was all checked out, she gave me a coupon for $5 because she felt sorry for me, and that was cool. Yeah, but you know, just look at what happened to Trump. He didn't even fucking hardly get sick. It was like a cold. That's it. And all these people are pushing these masks and shit. I just want them all to go away. I want to buy 2, you know, cargo containers, shipping cargo containers full of brand new masks and then burn them in a goddamn the desert somewhere, and just have a big party and fucking, maybe it'll cause a viral video because I really don't believe in this shit. Oh, that's a nice bird over there. Eagle. Is that an eagle or a hawk? That looks like an eagle. A bald eagle. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a bald eagle. Whoa, that thing's humongous. The wingspan looks like 5 feet across. Oh my God. It's possible it's a hawk. Oh, I'm spraying shit out of my mouth. It's possible it's a hawk, but it looked like a goddamn eagle from here. Yeah, we got some pretty nice scenery out here. So yeah, I just want to get on and say, if you have, hey, mention names. If you have an issue with certain people from certain areas, if you have a problem with Trump, mention the name. If you're on a YouTube channel and you're describing all these dysfunctions they have, but mention names. Because if you don't mention names, we don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It makes your video way less attractive, and that's it. It's like, hey man, at least mention names. Mention names. Like if I was to think of somebody I think is directly sociopath, that I come across that maybe you guys know about, I don't even know where I'd go with that because I'm not like I say, I'm not a psych major, I'm not a sociological master, I don't have a degree in sociology or any of that stuff. So I wouldn't try to make a comment about. But if you do act like you're a sociological fucking master, then fucking who are you talking about? Name names. That's it. Name fucking names. Don't be afraid to name names. It's okay. Nobody's gonna flip out and come after you. You know, especially if you have a YouTube channel with under 500 people. Not likely you're gonna get any attention off it anyway. But you will draw a few people in there if you mention names. And if you have a YouTube channel, don't get all your subscribers that and then don't do live streams. Try to do live streams because then you're gonna eventually, if you continue them, eventually you're gonna draw in people with just the name on your live stream, just whatever it says. It doesn't matter who you are. Eventually, you're gonna get international folks chiming in because they're gonna see that they're gonna speak English and they're going, oh, this guy has a fucking weird title. I'm gonna go look at it. But if you don't do live streams, and I'm not saying I'm going to gain subscribers and shit, all right? What I am going to do though, eventually I'm going to get more people coming into chat because of my, I guess you can call it catchphrases or not catchphrases, but the name of my live stream. Like for instance, the name of this live stream is Skewed Opinions Reign Here. And eventually that'll attract people's attention. Uh, you know, but it is not a guarantee. It's not a fucking guarantee. Let me get some more coffee. Oh, don't tell me my cup fell down. Did it? My cup. My cup fall down? Five. Must have. Don't see it. So another thing about homeless people, I want to talk about. A lot of the homeless people don't even want to try to feed themselves from food that is being put out from restaurants and grocery stores and stuff like that into the dumpster or pizza places because they already make enough money from their food stamps. They already make enough money. They already make enough money from their food stamps, um, and whatever else nefarious activities they may or may not be involved in. So that's how they roll. That's how they roll. And I've never met a homeless person that was younger that didn't have the food stamps out here and that didn't have side hustles to get money. Even with the food stamps, they hang on the street and they ask for money and they get it. Some of them make up to $1,000 a day, uh, you know, um, and they'll use any tactic possible, like ingratiating a gay person and making him think he's going to get something, and then just steal his money. I've done that. I just made it seem like I was going to be a nice guy. Gave me $100 for gambling money, turned it into 500, and said bye. Because back then I'd do anything to make money, including gambling. I mean, anything reasonable, which I consider reasonable, like that wasn't going to get me too much time if I ended up in jail. I don't do that shit anymore, but I always had a side hustle. Always had a side hustle because you can't always win at gambling. Can't always win at gambling. Even a professional can't always win at gambling. So, um, I don't know. Maybe some are better than I know of. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. So I'm just gonna relax here, like this. My dog is getting up on his day bed right behind the computer, and I'm gonna just sit here and drink some coffee and relax. I've said most of. Oh shit! Five. Oh, man, you're gonna knock my shit over. Ah! God damn, man. All right, that's better. Okay, it's not as crooked now. I just have a shitty setup here to hold my computer up. Oh, yeah, I'm just relaxing. I don't really know what to say. There's only one in right now, so I'll just leave my live stream going in case somebody decides to come in, and we'll talk again. In the meantime, I got my fugitive shirt here. If I ended up with 5 more subs and you proved you gave them to me from another country or something, I'll fucking send you that shirt. No pause, Clark. Matter of fact, I'll put that down right now just so you guys know what I can do. Uh, did I do that right? Yeah, that's my name. No pause, Clark. If you say no pause, Clark on a YouTube browser, you will see my footage. I'll show it to you right now if you want. Here's one of my videos. Oh, you may not be able to see it because of the sun and my cracks on my phone. Anyway, I'm not going to sit here and show it to you with that lousy fucking visual. You guys can get the idea. Self-trained downhill longboarder, 1 year self-trained. No pause Clark is my name. My broken collarbone did not come from a fast run. It came from something very inconspicuously slow. And I was only doing that because I was watching other people in front of me. And my attention was on their safety. And as a result, I ended up not being safe myself, skidded on some gravel and crashed. But I don't crash when I'm going fast. So maybe I will in the future, but I haven't yet. Oh man, I got like gunk in my eye. It's like dry eye or whatever it's called, you know. It's like mucus in your eye. Oh, oh yeah. Put my feet up here, just kind of kick back. And yeah. So I have a YouTube channel. This is it. And I am a skateboarder, self-trained 1 year and like a couple months. I trained myself by watching the guys on video. A good example to watch some of this stuff is Linked Media. Uh, that's one of the better ones. Urethane Burners is another one I watch. Urethane Burners is good because when they do their videos, they show you the entire road on a map, and they can so you can see how far he's gone on it and the shape of the road and the hairpin turns and the cutbacks and all that shit. So I appreciate Urethane Burners for that reason. But Linked Media comes on with live downhills. So that shit's bomb. Now, when you're right up on the back of a skateboarder going that fast, you know, or going pretty fast, it'll look faster when you're right behind them. But if you don't videotape it right, it won't look like they're going as fast. But they do. They go 60 plus miles an hour, sometimes 70 miles an hour. And I like skateboards because at least if you crash, you're only dealing with your body and not a motorcycle that could crush you and fuck you up even worse. So I like skateboards for that reason because at least you can choose where to fall, more or less, or at least in some cases you can. Doesn't always happen that way. Like when I broke my collarbone, I wasn't really prepared to fall anywhere because I was trying to watch other people. I don't know how many views I got on that yet, though, but yeah, it's still growing in views. Okay, 166 views so far on this. You can't see it because of the sun. I don't know why the sun is reflecting off this thing. Hold on, let me see. It's weird. It's like, where's the fucking sun? Oh, that's why. The sun's right fucking there. But anyway, yeah, that's me. And for all you who do not know what this is, a fucking skate tool. That's a skate tool. Okay. Hi, boo. My dog's just chilling out. These spikes are fucking bumping up against my back of my head. It's kind of humorous. Damn, I wonder if I got any weed in here. Is this weed? No. Damn, I need some fucking weed right now. Mm. So Danny, next time you come in, say goodbye. When you leave the stream. No, I don't say hi. I don't say bye when I leave people's streams. I just don't. I got Danny's notification on though, so if he does something, I'll know. However, I do think Danny should change his pick a little bit. It's a little weird and fuzzy. If these are merino wool gloves, short, finger gloves, and I wear them because they make my hands feel warm. The circulation just feels better in my hands, so I wear these for that reason. Oh, whew. Anyway, so I guess I'm done with my live stream. It's been on for a fucking hour. Peace out.